Good morning, my name is Matthew Hugo from Weather Commerce, and this is this morning's weather briefing on Wednesday the 8th of December. Today's weather brief will cover information on the United Kingdom, Europe, Scandinavian precipitation and finally global weather alerts. Firstly, taking a look at the UK Fast Trader model comparison graph, and over the next few days temperatures are forecast to rise and just become slightly below a climate average of around 7 degrees Celsius by Saturday the 11th of December. The following weather chart for Friday the 10th of December helps to illustrate why temperatures are forecast to rise to nearer average values as an area of high pressure becomes dominant across the majority of the UK. However, just to the north of the area of high pressure, a much milder west or northwesterly air mass is forecast than compared with late. The latest Fast Trader UK map view also helps to illustrate this situation, with the majority if not all of the forecast models signalling temperatures to be very close to climate averages by the coming weekend. As a result, confidence is high for temperatures across the UK and also northwest parts of Europe for temperatures to recover and become near climate averages by the weekend of the 11th and 12th of December. Into next week, and the trend from the last couple of days continues today, with temperatures then continuing to decline and become around about 3 or 4 degrees below a climate average of 7 degrees Celsius by around Wednesday the 15th of December, as colder conditions begin to develop across the United Kingdom. The following weather chart for Tuesday the 14th of December helps to illustrate why temperatures are forecast to start dropping below climate averages once again, as the area of high pressure migrates to the west of the UK and a colder north or northeasterly air mass begins to develop across the United Kingdom into next week. Also, taking a look at the latest UK map view on Tuesday the 14th of December, and you will note that the majority, if not all of the available forecast models, signal temperatures to be at least 4 or 5 degrees below climate averages. Given this and model consistency over recent days, confidence is high to suggest that temperatures will once again drop below climate averages during the course of next week. Within the longer term, towards and beyond the weekend of the 18th and 19th, model agreement continues to generally be good, with temperatures to continue to decline and become at least 5 or 6 degrees below climate averages. Some of the more recent GFS deterministic runs, however, are clearly milder outliers, particularly by the 18th and 19th of December, given that there are no other models agreeing for such a rise in temperatures. The more significant drop in temperatures towards and beyond mid-December is forecast due to an area of high pressure to the west of the UK combining with low pressure to the east to bring a renewed risk of north or northeasterly winds across the United Kingdom, and hence quite a significant cold spell of weather is forecast to develop during and beyond mid-December. Also of interest is the latest UK map view forecast temperatures for Sunday the 19th of December, with all of the available forecast models signalling temperatures to be at least 6 or 7 degrees below climate average of around 7 degrees Celsius. Given this latest forecast data and also the data from previous days, confidence is medium to high to suggest that temperatures during the middle and latter half of December are likely to be well below climate averages across the United Kingdom. And finally, taking a quick look at the latest ECMWF 32-day long-range forecast, and you will note that during the final week or so of December and into the opening few days of January 2011, the ECMWF model continues to keep temperatures at least 5 or 6 degrees below climate averages. Given this and other forecast model data, confidence is medium or perhaps even medium to high to suggest that the remainder of December and into early January is likely to be cold across the United Kingdom and the majority of northwest Europe as well. And now taking a look at the predicted temperatures across Europe within the next 7 to 10 days. And overall there has been generally no significant changes from the last couple of days, with the majority of Europe, but particularly central and northern areas of Europe, forecast to have temperatures generally below climate averages, particularly across parts of the UK, France, Germany, Poland and also parts of Scandinavia. Milder conditions, however, are forecast to persist across parts of Iberia and also the far east of Europe. Also within the longer term, towards and beyond mid-December, there has been little change over the last 24 to 36 hours, with the signal continuing for many parts of Europe to experience generally below or well below climate average temperatures during the final third of December, particularly across central, northern and eastern areas of Europe, where mean temperatures are likely to continue to be below freezing. Some southern areas of Europe, particularly through the Mediterranean, however, may experience temperatures generally nearer to climate averages, but overall, a large portion of Europe is forecast to have temperatures below climate averages during the final third of December. The latest European map view for Tuesday the 21st of December helps to back up this scenario, with all of the available forecast models for the majority, if not all of the countries, signalling temperatures to be below or well below climate averages. Given this and model consistency over the last few days, Confidence is medium to high to suggest that the middle and latter half of December is forecast to be cold or very cold across the majority of Europe, with below or well below average temperatures. And now taking a look at the precipitation forecast across Scandinavia. And overall there has been no significant changes from the last couple of days, with the majority of Scandinavia forecast to have precipitation totals generally below or well below climate averages over the next 7 to 10 days, but particularly across southern regions of Norway, the majority of Sweden, and also across into Finland. The exception to this, however, is the far west of Norway, which is forecast to be more unsettled, and here precipitation totals are likely to be 200 to 300% of normal, as more unsettled conditions bring a greater risk of snowfall to these particular areas of Norway. There has also been little change within the longer term with regards to the middle and latter half of December, with precipitation totals forecast to generally remain below climate averages across the majority of Scandinavia, but particularly across southern regions of Norway and also Sweden. However, some far western areas of Norway are likely to have precipitation totals nearer to climate averages, as more unsettled conditions dominate the weather. And now taking a look at global weather alerts, which highlight significant deviations from normal, and the trend continues for Western Australia to remain very dry but also very hot during the middle and latter half of December. Precipitation totals are forecast to be less than 2 millimetres, with the majority of the region likely to experience no precipitation at all, and temperatures are likely to be at or above 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. In contrast, the central and northern regions of China are forecast to continue to experience temperatures generally below climate averages, with mean temperatures less than -10 or -15 degrees. Also of interest is across southern regions of China, where more unsettled conditions are likely to bring precipitation totals in excess of 100 to 150 millimetres, which is generally more than 200 to 300% of normal. As a result, some very wet weather is forecast across southern regions of China within the next 7 to 10 days in particular. You are now welcome to Trial Fast Trader version 2 with a global view and a fully integrated Central and Eastern European module. Please go to the metro-fasttrader.com/data website. The trial will run until the 15th of December. Please note a model comparison tool with a 32-day ECM forecast is now available for all European countries on the map view. You can navigate to this from the latest run by clicking Long Range Daily Min or Long Range Daily Max in the options bar on the top right of the page. You can also navigate to graphs for the individual component cities of the country aggregations from the latest run graph. You can find them under the heading Component Cities in the bottom right. Ask Dominic or Tony about our early bird special, which also expires on that date. The morning briefing service and tailored forecast bench consulting are also available with Fast Trader.